Becky Lynch recently announced that she is pregnant in real life. Many fans were shocked by this announcement, but fans were very confused about the way Seth Rollins reacted on Raw to the news of his fiancée, Becky Lynch, being pregnant. Some fans believed that Seth Rollins might have been distraught and upset about not winning the WWE Championship at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, or possibly he was upset about Becky being pregnant. But now there are rumors circulating that confirm that Seth Rollins was indeed upset over Becky's pregnancy and not his loss at Money in the Bank to Drew McIntyre. And the reason why Seth is upset about Becky's pregnancy is because he knows the secret truth, which is that he is not the father of Becky's baby. So today I will count down the top 5 rumored plans for the Becky Lynch pregnancy storyline. Becky Lynch recently appeared on Monday Night RAW, and she had some good news and bad news. The bad news was that she had to secretly put up the Raw Women's Championship in the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match, without the winner, who was Asuka, knowing the championship was actually in the briefcase. Asuka was excited about winning the championship, but she was confused why Becky had to vacate the Raw Women's Championship. Becky then revealed to Asuka and the world that she's going to be a mom. This news shocked the wrestling world, as fans were completely surprised that Becky Lynch revealed that she is pregnant. Vince McMahon was very surprised by the news as well, but Vince sees money in having Becky Lynch appearing on television while she is pregnant, because Raw had the best TV rating in a very long time when Becky made her announcement. And right now, Vince believes that a pregnant Becky Lynch is the best ratings draw that WWE has at this moment. And because WWE has been struggling ratings-wise for the past few months, Vince has made a secret deal with Becky Lynch to keep her on the show while she is pregnant. While she won't be allowed to wrestle or be involved in anything physical, she will reportedly be involved in some very shocking storylines that will leave fans stunned. Becky is rumored to take a few weeks off at first, but she will return sometime in June 2020 to Monday Night Raw, and she will be appearing almost every week to begin a storyline involving her pregnancy that will surely have many twists and turns, and will keep fans on the edge of their seats, and they won't want to change the channel. As Vince McMahon hopes to capitalize on fan interest in Becky's pregnancy, Vince believes that a pregnant Becky on TV will be a huge ratings draw and will help Monday Night Raw return to the ratings glory that it's had in the past. When Seth Rollins appeared on the same episode of Raw where Becky Lynch announced her pregnancy, many fans thought he would be in a happy mood about the fact that his future wife will soon be giving birth and that he would soon be a father. But when Seth finally made his first appearance after Becky announced that she was pregnant, it was during a backstage interview with Rey Mysterio, where Seth looked very upset and he didn't respond to Rey Mysterio when Rey congratulated Seth on becoming a father. Later on in the night, Seth was scheduled to wrestle in a tag team match with his disciple Murphy as his partner, as they went up against Rey Mysterio and Aleister Black. Seth was still very upset and distraught during the match. The match ended when Seth attacked Rey in a shockingly vicious manner. These disturbing actions by Seth Rollins led Raw commentators to let fans know that Seth was not upset about losing his WWE Championship match against Drew McIntyre and Money in the Bank, and he is actually upset about something else, but they didn't say what this something else was. This has led to rumors that there will soon be a storyline where it will be revealed that Seth Rollins had nothing to do with Becky Lynch becoming pregnant, and he is not becoming a father. This storyline will officially begin when Seth Rollins does a talking segment in the ring where he will reveal the truth about Becky Lynch's pregnancy, and he will say that he is not the father, and that Becky cheated on him with another wrestler, and he will now spend every waking second to try to find out who the real father is. and who is having an affair with his fiancée. And he will also reveal the real reason why he so viciously attacked Rey Mysterio. It was because he suspected that Rey was having an affair with Becky, and Rey is the one who got her pregnant, and Seth and Rey will feud for a few months until Seth learns that Rey is actually not the father, and then Seth will lose control and start randomly attacking wrestlers backstage, because at this point, Seth will have no clue who the real father is. But he will keep searching for the real father, and when he finds him, he will take him down and end his wrestling career. A visibly pregnant Becky Lynch will appear during a segment on Monday Night Raw, where her fiancé Seth Rollins will try to get to the bottom of just who the real father is. Seth will reveal to fans that the reason why he knows for a fact that he is not the father is because Seth has been given secret information that confirms that he is not the father. Becky will be very upset about Seth confronting her about this on live TV, and she will start to cry as Raw goes off the air. As the Becky Lynch Pregnancy Mystery Storyline progresses, Seth will apologize to his fiancée, Becky Lynch, live on Raw. He will tell her that he acted erratically the past few weeks, and he never meant to upset her. Becky will accept Seth's seemingly heartfelt apology and tell him that she still wants to marry him, and the two will embrace in the middle of the ring as they share a very emotional moment. But then Seth will pull away from Becky and tell her that before he marries her, he just needs to know one thing: who the real father is. Becky Lynch will admit to her fiancé, Seth Rollins, that she indeed did have an affair with a WWE wrestler, and this unnamed wrestler is the father. Seth will plead with Becky to tell him who this wrestler is. But just at that moment, Roman Reigns' music will begin playing as he makes his return to wrestling after sitting out for several months. Roman will get into the ring and go face to face with Seth and tell him that he is the father and admit he and Becky are having an affair. Seth won't believe what he's hearing from his fellow Shield teammate, and Seth will attack Roman as a bitter feud will play out over the next several months, as Becky, Seth, and Roman will be part of a love triangle storyline. The reason for Roman Reigns being part of the Becky Lynch Pregnancy Storyline and revealing that he's the real father is because rumor has it that Vince McMahon wants to do everything he can to boost TV ratings. And with the success of the Bobby Lashley and Lana storyline, as well as the Otis and Mandy Rose storyline, Vince believes that now is the perfect time to put three of his biggest stars into another romance storyline. And with Roman sitting on the sidelines since March 2020, Vince believes that making up with Roman Reigns and then bringing him back in such a shocking manner will give the much needed boost that TV ratings currently need. Another reason why Roman will be revealed as the real father and also having an affair with Becky Lynch is because Vince McMahon doesn't like the idea of Becky Lynch associating herself with a big time heel like Seth Rollins. Becky Lynch is one of the top fan favorites on Monday Night Raw, and Vince McMahon wants to keep it that way, which led to Vince McMahon trying to pair Becky Lynch with one of the top fan favorites in the company. And Vince McMahon hopes that this will make Seth Rollins into an even bigger heel, and he will finally become the top heel in the company. Some fans might believe that the Roman, Seth, and Becky love triangle is real, but it will all be part of a scripted storyline dreamt up by Vince McMahon. Originally, Vince McMahon banned Roman Reigns from returning to the company and never wanted to work with him ever again. But due to fans of Roman Reigns putting pressure on the company to bring him back, and because TV ratings have been sinking, Vince will give in to pressure and call a truce with Roman Reigns and bring him back on a full-time basis. Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins will headline the upcoming SummerSlam pay-per-view, with a big stipulation being added to the match, where if Seth Rollins defeats Roman Reigns, then Roman must end his affair with Becky Lynch. Ultimately, Vince McMahon wants this storyline to truly put over Seth Rollins as the top heel in WWE. Some fans believe that Seth and Becky would not do a storyline like this because it will make fans think that Seth and Becky are not together in real life anymore. But Seth Rollins demonstrated time after time that he is truly a company man, and he has made it clear in many interviews that he will do almost anything to help WWE succeed.